Hey, I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com, and it is Wednesday night, November 27th. While everybody else is sitting in the freeway or sitting in an airport, I'm sitting in front of my computer doing videos for you. And I want to, I was thinking about Turkey Day tomorrow, and I thought, hey, how are the agricultural stocks doing? So we're starting here with the DBA, it's the Agriculture Fund, an ETF. Plenty liquid, over 2 million typically traded. And so what are we seeing here? And this is on the weekly chart, by the way. We're seeing kind of a nasty downtrend over the last couple of years, but we've also got some stabilization now. Okay, so this is really the low right here. And I would have to draw, if I'm just going to draw lines and boxes, which is actually one of my favorite things to do. Started doing that actually before I was in kindergarten. Then that's what I would do. Here, same thing. We've got a little box here with this being the low. Boom. So why am I getting into this? Okay, this is a higher low for now. Well, I'm not looking at trading the DBA. I don't really care about that. But it's led me to some other stocks that are in the agricultural sector. First of all, some of the machinery. Terex, nice pattern here, close to a breakout. Like, look at resistance. I'll say it's basically at resistance. I guess you could say 37, but wouldn't that be like a new high? You look at this stock, it's printing higher lows, a flat top here. Look at any breakout. Hopefully it happens on volume. You want to see big volume. I would say over 1.5 million shares traded in a day. That ain't going to happen on Friday because it's going to be a low volume day. But look for this stock to break out and keep going. If it prints over, like I said, 1.5 million shares, we'll call it above the upper Bollinger Band, which is 36.68. So let's use 36.70. What do you think? Okay, Cummins. This is another stock that's, it's trading below the 50-day moving average, but it's got kind of a I want to go higher look to it. You can see here the stock's been trading essentially in kind of a choppy high base for the last almost 3 years here, but more recently this volatility squeeze right here and a breakout to the upside, a resolution to the upside, and then a pullback. So here's our consolidation here. You look at the daily chart. There it is, right there. So this is going to work. This is going to work just fine. I got a few others, and then I'm going to tell you something about what we're doing for, quote, Black Friday. Agrium. I say Agrium. You may say potato. This is in a really nice bowl here. Resistance right at the 200-day moving average. These stocks, by the way, have been getting no play in the financial media. And there's a reason. They're trading below the 200-day moving average. The trend is lower. They're kind of boring and this and that. But I'm telling you, when you start seeing this stock trade back above the 200-day moving average, suddenly you're going to get a lot of yammering about them, talking about, how wonderful they are. Okay, so we're getting this first. Would have been nice to have gotten it back here, but you know what? I wished I'd bought Apple at $5 as well. Didn't happen. So what I'm saying is that this stock is poised to move higher, and I love it, particularly when I see other stocks in the same sector kind of doing the same thing. CF Industries up at, kind of like characteristic resistance. But this is another one that's just looking kind of perky. It looks like it's got the I think I want to go higher look to it. Not as liquid, less than 500,000 shares traded, but as long as this 50-day moving average works, then you know what? I think this stock is going to work. Okay, one more. Monsanto. What's the big deal here? I mean, I know it's pushing higher, and that's great. This is what I'm looking at. You look at the weekly chart, and 40-week or 200-day moving average, that's the blue line, had been trending sideways. Now it's moving upwards again. This thing's just starting to walk along the upper band here. This is a stock that moves higher as well. So these are a bunch of stocks that I want you to watch. By the way, here, if the stock does pull back, it really needs to hold around 110, 108, somewhere like that, and I think you're going to be fine. Okay, members, here's the deal. For Black Friday, and I know I talked with Gary earlier, we'll hold these prices through Sunday. We do this once a year, and it's that time of year. 25% off all of the products. And I mentioned this before. I mentioned this, frankly, on the last holiday. Sorry, it's been that kind of year. I even forget which holiday it was. But I mentioned that we would have a sale, and we didn't do it. My bad. Maybe it was just a regular weekend. But the bottom line is members get 25% off on any of the stuff. That includes 59-minute trader, comprehensive short selling, which, by the way, also tells you about how when to sell your winners works. So all of those things are on sale for 25% off. And if you've been listening to these videos for a while, you know me. I don't like to sell. I can sell, but it's really generally not what I do. But I'm trying to sell you now. I'll tell you this, 25%, we don't give those kinds of discounts all the time. And the prices that you see, the usual prices for those products, we have sold them. We do sell them for those prices, okay? So anyway, I hope you'll take advantage of this, make an investment in your own education, and you know what? You're going to probably start trading a little bit better. I can pretty much promise you that. Okay, have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next week.